Hello, my dear audience. In this episode, we're going to visit a castle, not far from the Hollywood sign, placed on top of a hill with many beautiful views in every direction. This fairy tale inspired castle was commissioned in 1926 by Milton Wolff, and he named the property the Wolff's Lair, which is strangely also the name of Adolf Hitler's headquarters. But because this castle was built 14 years before the outbreak of World War II, the similarity in the names is just a coincidence. You might be wondering, why is this castle featured on a YouTube channel about modern architecture? Well, next to the entrance is a guest house designed by John Lautner. Seen from above, the Walt Disney-like property is triangular and it consists of multiple buildings, with the guest house and entry gate placed on the lowest point of the hill. Interesting is that the entry gate was already built in 1926, with the John Lautner edition built later in 1953. Connecting two very different structures to each other, making it one of the few Lautner designs that is an addition to an already existing home. From below the street, the strange combination between two very different styles of architecture is clearly visible. Behind a medieval-looking tower, you see an unusual curving balcony with a construction of zigzag lines. We climb up the driveway and step through the entry gate. A curving pathway with steps leads up to the entrance of the guest house. Let's now take a look at the floor plan. We remove the roof and color the parts that are designed by John Lautner. It turns out that the addition consists of only one living room and a kitchen. The garage was already existing, and the bedroom and bathroom are placed in the structure above the entry gate. Over the pathway, we step through the front door, which is located behind the fireplace. In the back side of the fireplace is also a wardrobe. When we open the door, it is revealed that the stone parts of the house are actually made of bricks, with the greenstone as a decoration added to the brick walls. From the wardrobe, we go around the fireplace and walk through the living room. The fireplace is half circular in the back but triangular in the front. In the corner are two windows with no window frame in the joint, visually opening the rectilinear shape of the space. This so-called corner of glass is a typical trademark of Frank Lloyd Wright. This is not the only influence by Wright. The flagstone floor, rockstone walls, wood paneling and roof beams make the living room a truly Frank Lloyd-inspired design, proving once again that Lautner was in his early designs still under the influence of his mentor Frank Lloyd Wright. The roof is supported by thick wooden beams that are resting on columns, decorated with greenstone. This construction allows large floor-to-ceiling windows. The overly use of stones and wood and colors like brown and ochre creates a cave-like space, making the living room a prime example of organic architecture. At the same time, the low ceiling and wood makes the interior look like the inside of a ship or a boat. The pantry of the kitchen is placed in one of the towers, which is a funny interaction between old and new architecture. Next to the kitchen is a corridor from where you can walk into the bedroom, placed in the old building. Once here, you see the enormous contrast between the two styles in architecture. The living room has two sliding windows. From the sliding door in the back, we can step outside. Between the guest house and the street is a small ridge, like a terrace, from where you can walk from the north to the south. The roof is extended beyond the outer walls, like a porch, throwing a shade over the balcony. For safety, a rope was stretched in a zigzag pattern between the roof edge and the balustrade. This was done because a higher balustrade or safety fence would disrupt the view towards the landscape. At the end of the ridge is an opening with a staircase that leads down the hillside behind the retaining wall towards a door in the lower part of the tower, forming a shortcut from the street to the guest house. A beautiful feature is a castle-like spiral staircase placed in a steel-framed tower with walls made of curated plexiglass. This staircase leads to a rooftop terrace. Here is a door that leads to an attic placed above the bedroom that is used for storing the furniture of the rooftop terrace. In the back of the terrace is a circular shelter that provides shade, placed around the chimney of the fireplace below. This video was about one of the smallest designs by John Lautner, but it proves that even a limited project by him is still full of clever inventions and beautiful details, making every design by Lautner important, interesting and surprising.